Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, leaving a like, leaving a comment, or subscribing. All of these things do help out the channel immensely. Very big thank you to everyone out there who is a clicker of affiliate links. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. It says Bitcoin and Ethereum are still range-bound. Top altcoins struggle. And a coin, XCN, it always says a coin that I've never heard of. Is a coin called Excellent? I don't know what that is apparently rallying. Yeah, no surprise there. Bitcoin and Ethereum and much of the cryptocurrency market are currently sideways down from where we were yesterday, and apparently even just a couple of days ago. This is completely unsurprising, as especially if you hopefully saw the video yesterday when we were going over prices and why the prices are exactly where they are and are probably going to be in that area for some time. This one says Bitcoin's 3-day death cross reveals if Bitcoin can move down to 20,000 US dollars. Absolutely. It most certainly can. All of the stuff happening, macro, geo, micro, economic, political, everything happening on this planet, we can absolutely most certainly see, especially once again in yesterday's video, the chart that showed like some of the top tech stocks have dropped anywhere from 25 to like 54% over the last couple of weeks. Bitcoin is not immune to falling at all, especially if we see any type of dramatic event, movement, discussion by the Federal Reserve when it comes to raising interest rates. Just, at this point, once again, I try to spread the news as often as possible that we are in a very volatile, very dramatic, very could possibly go to zero market. Just always keep that in the back of your head when you're thinking about, mainly investing in anything, but you understand now, especially if you've been here for like literally a year, that the cryptocurrency market is capable of falling very dramatically. But typically, historically, prices do end up going back up once the fear has subsided. This one says Cardano could slide back to, this is one of my favorite ones. It's always the daily, will it go up or will it go down kind of news. Cardano could slide back to 40 cents. But 68 cents is still also doable. Absolutely. Of course, the market could go completely either way. There's also, I don't know if is it around here? Yeah, I always appreciate news like this. It gives me like a little glimmer of hope. It says technical analysis. Bitcoin is eyeing a fresh increase, but this level is the key. I also like how hopeful this photo is. Like someone's hands are in the air and all the pigeons or doves are flying above them, and the sunlight is there. So, wonderful photo. Yeah. Apparently the level that analysts are now looking at for any type of an increase in price is 31,300 to 31,500 and something or other, some change sprinkled on top. Apparently those are the numbers that if Bitcoin can go above and stay above for the closing of the market, and I'm air quoting here, i.e. over the course of a 24-hour period, we have maintained that number, then Bitcoin is in a bullish trajectory once again, and therefore could be moving on back up. This one says, apecoin price analysis, triangle, see, like, it's getting a little bit more optimistic as we go further along. Triangle breakout eyes a 55% rise in the price of ape. I think we also have coming up some type of a whale news. Whales are definitely buying once again. This happens every single time. If you've been here for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Anytime that prices drop dramatically, we haven't heard from them yet. I assume that we will. We either hear from MicroStrategy, Kathy Woods' company, and third-person company, who always end up buying the dip. We decided to buy $128 million worth of that coin, and everybody's like, what? But the market's going down. Why did you decide to do that as prices are falling? I simply don't understand. A lot of people are also buying these coins now as well. Whether it be that they look attractive now, people are expecting some type of a price movement in the next month or so, or simply accumulating for the future. I told you this before when I told you 3 weeks ago that I was planning on buying some apecoin. It's just something about the project. I keep very close tabs personally on NFT projects, not even projects that I simply don't own. I don't own an ape. I truly wish that I did. But I think this project has a very long way to go. They have movies coming out. They have a TV show. They have physical toys, merchandise, and stuff like that also going to be launched. If done well, this project could, exceed expectations and be around. I don't want to say the new like the newest Pokemon, but like like a long-lasting franchise. And I think it's currently at $8. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna end up buying some more because the price seems, at least in my eyes, relatively low. It says Dogecoin price analysis, Doge to the US dollar set to break above 10 cents anytime soon. It's been an interesting story for Dogecoin. I think at some point, I don't own any. I still think at some point it's going to hit $1. Just the momentum behind it and all the hype circulating around it. But I think it's currently at 7 or 8 cents. So it's like, if you really believe, there it is. Because I noticed, I'm looking at all of you. I noticed so many people on Twitter, on Instagram, and in the comment section here who keep writing, oh man, Bitcoin's 38,000. How I wish it would just fall back down like by 10K so I could buy some more. OMG, Cardano is falling. Whoa, I need it to fall further so that I can fill my bags. And it's like, well, have you seen the market? Anyway, and I think this one also is tying into it as well. It says Cardano whale transactions have recently shot up, to a 4-month high after the price of the cryptocurrency plunged to a bottom of 40 cents earlier this year. Whales were seemingly buying the dip ahead of an upcoming hard fork that will improve the network's performance. According to on-chain analytics firm Santiment, Cardano whale transactions, defined as those with a value above 100,000 US dollars, jumped to 1,085 earlier this month, the largest spike since January of this year after a sustained downtrend for the coin. And there's a tweet for it right there. This is unsurprising. This happens every time. Whales are, wow, that is a huge spike up though. Jeez Louise. Whales buy whales buy if the price is going sideways. Whales buy if the price is going up. But usually we see increased whale transaction news especially when prices have completely collapsed. This was a major talking point as well in 2018. When did Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's vision pop onto the scene? I think it was 2018, I want to say, because I think Bcash was in 2017. And we were roughly floating around a $6,000 Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's vision was birthed. And then the price of Bitcoin, literally split in half within hours and fell down to $3,000. And everyone was like, well, that was a fun ride. Bitcoin is no more. And then we only got news like whales are buying. And that was when all like a sprinkle of the first billionaires came out and they were like, Bitcoin is beautiful. I love Bitcoin. And I was like, they probably bought a huge amount as it fell to 3,000, which also makes me wonder about any type of coordinated movement to make the price go down. Yeah. That's all the price news at the moment. Prices are going sideways. Some of them are in red. A lot of optimistic news as to if we could be potentially going back up in price. I would realistically, not a word, be looking towards traditional financial markets. As I do not like to admit it, we are clearly buddy-buddy with them. We are coupled up in some sort of way. And if they move down, we move down. I think this is going to be the actual kicker. I'm pretty sure that the 1st of June is the next Federal Reserve podium stand minute and a half talk meeting where they're going to discuss if they're going to be raising and or lowering interest rates. Depending on, I'm telling you, depending on how the stock market reacts to said news, we will probably get the exact same thing. Anyway, that's all the price news. Nice to see some whale buying and optimism still floating around there. And yeah, let's move on. In the most popular news story of the day, popular clearly, investment app Robinhood is working on releasing a Web3 wallet to wipe out network fees. The Web3 wallet aims to improvise. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it does say improvise. Oh, wow, geez Louise. Aims to improvise NFT capabilities similar to that of a crypto wallet. Users can join the waitlist for early access to the release. The Robinhood Web3 wallet boasts to allow trading, here we go, and swapping of crypto with no network fees at all. Not sure how they're doing that. The brand new digital wallet will be non-custodial, allowing full control of crypto to the customers. Additional perks include seamless access to the decentralized web and every other opportunity that crypto will offer. They said customers will be able to hold the keys for their own crypto and access dApps to trade and swap crypto with no network fees, store NFTs and connect to NFT marketplaces, and earn yield access a variety, of crypto assets. I feel like I said that wrong. The Web3 multi-chain wallet will be launched as a standalone application, keeping their focus on maintaining the simplicity and accessible design that are known for the crucial... Okay, whatever. That's the wording here is driving me absolutely insane. The point to be made is, how? And I don't say that jokingly. How are they going to pull this off? Now hear me out here. Robinhood is regulated. How are they launching a program, a platform, a website, an app that is going to allow people to move and trade and swap cryptocurrencies amongst themselves and access Web3 capabilities and store their NFTs in a non-custodial manner? Meaning, once again, hear me out here, if gigantic IF, someone decides to do something, gray area, not legal on their platform, and Robinhood has no control over said wallet, what could Robinhood then do against said transaction? See what I'm getting at? When people move around huge sums of money, even sometimes small sums of money, depending on where you are in the world, onto these platforms, they 11 out of 10 times, yeah, you heard me right, want some type of KYC, AML, know your customer thing on the platform. Web3 is basically supposed to be the exact opposite of that. There are no controls, there is no KYC, there is no AML within these spaces. It's meant to just be you, your keys, and your wallet, and whatever you decide to do on these platforms. So while I think this is cool and was the most popular news story of the day, I'm a little perplexed as to how I assume using this platform, you will be drenched in know your customer rules the moment you get onto it, and therefore anything you do after said point will simply be linked to you, your name, and your ID number. But this is a very, and I don't know if it's also here. No, I think Coinbase is also trying to launch their own Web3 wallet, decentralization. You have complete control over everything. And it's like, okay, that's a little weird that you're giving me complete control. But okay. I was going to ask if you know what I was saying, but I'm pretty sure you all speak English and understand the words that were coming out of my mouth. Yeah. So this is very popular news because Robinhood is just the most popular thing on this planet, apparently. I'm interested to see how this is going to work out. I'm interested to see how people are going to be able to access these platforms and services that are going to be non-custodial and also zero fees. Once again, are they footing the bill for the fees? And if so, how does that translate to the actual user? I do not think that Robinhood is going to be like, let's pay like $50 million in fees every single month so our users can roam around the internet freely and swap and use their money as they kind of see fit. Yeah, looking a little weird. Is this also part of it? No. Yeah, that's the Robinhood news. I assume in the next couple of weeks, we will be hearing about a further rollout of this system and how amazing and or not amazing it is, because I'm waiting for the catch. Zero fees. You can do whatever you want on their platform. I don't know. All right. Let's move on. Also, in a bit of news I missed, if you will, Bitcoin analyst firm Quantum Economics. Whoa. Bitcoin analyst who is from Quantum Economics, his name or their name is Jan Wustenfeld, has shared a Glassnode chart showing a massive inflow into Bitcoin's Purpose ETF, and it was roughly around 203 million US dollars worth of Bitcoin. The transaction was conducted on the 12th of May. Bitcoin Purpose ETF is the largest exchange-traded product based on Bitcoin in Canada. Besides, it is the first ever Bitcoin spot ETF available to retail investors and financial institutions. The analyst stressed that this was the largest inflow into the ETF in history. The second biggest one was 2,900 Bitcoin on the 4th of May. And now the Bitcoin Purpose ETF has a total of 41,600 Bitcoin. This is a new all-time high, Wustenfeld has said. He commented that this Bitcoin was likely bought on the dip. That was another dip. Around 29,000 or 30,000 per Bitcoin. Here's a tweet for it right here. Yeah, I don't think anyone should be shocked, but of course people are still buying. I would love, it's like the 30 millionth time I'm saying this on this channel, to be a literal fly on the wall. I wonder what these institutions say amongst themselves. I wonder what they're talking about. They also have their price entry points. If you see something, like imagine you're trying to, I was going to say buy a car, buy a house, and the house is like 280,000. I know houses are no longer that cheap because we live in a weird world. But imagine you saw one for 280,000 and then you see it go down to like 109,000. Same exact house, nothing has changed, but the price has dramatically dropped. You're going to be like, well, I think I'm going to buy this house today. It's kind of like that. I wonder what the institutions, like the numbers that they want to get in, the numbers that they would be cashing out at. I wonder all these things all the time. So yeah. The first Bitcoin ETF in Canada continues to grow massively. I think the last time or one other time we had news about this was in February, maybe sometime even in March, that they had, I think, roughly over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. And I mean, it happened relatively quickly as well. And then I think there's 5 other Bitcoin ETFs in Canada as well. And they also were nearing $500 million. So yeah, unsurprising, but also, I guess, nice to see. I am not one for explicitly rich people owning all the Bitcoin and institutions buying up everything. But on the flip side, it does show that there's still interest, heavy interest in the market. I don't think anyone buying 200 million of anything is like, I'm kind of okay with it. So, good for them, and also good to know that the interest remains in our market as whales are heavily buying this dip. Yeah, that's the Bitcoin Canadian, it's called Purpose. I don't know why they gave it that name. ETF, whales, dip, buying news. And yeah, let's move on. Also in the news, there we go. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson has stated that the Vasil hard fork remains on schedule. Cardano and its smart contract platform Plutus are set to undergo significant enhancements in the Vasil hard fork, apparently still slated for the 29th of June. To that end, IOHK has hinted that the testnet might launch by the end of May. There's a little tweet for it right there. Hoskinson has expressed positive expectations that the upcoming Vasil hard fork upgrade might provide a massive performance improvement to Cardano and its smart contract capabilities. There's another tweet for it right there. The upcoming Vasil update will introduce 4 different CIPs. They will be reference inputs, inline datums, reference scripts, and collateral outputs. Of course, because we all know what those 4 things are. In its weekly development update, IOHK noted that all hands remain on deck for the preparation of June's hard fork. It notes that progress was made on pipelining tests and logging improvements. So, and I said it in a bit of a cheeky manner that it's still on track because we know that Ethereum is not. And we thought we were also getting, and I'm sure it has something to do with that momentum as well. We got news before that Ethereum was supposed to have the upgrade in June. And then the developers were like, what's a June? I don't know what June is, but the Ethereum upgrade is going to happen sometimes after June. So it was like, okay. And this is why I assume Cardano roughly put it around that same exact time frame. Yeah. We keep getting very good news from the Cardano team that everything is on track. This is a bit of a different way than it was many moons ago, because Cardano is also very well known for being about 2 years late with their upgrades. But the last 2 years or so, they've been doing incredibly well. Anyway, that's the Cardano hard fork is still apparently on track, and the test net might be happening within the next 12 days. Wonderful. Alrighty. Let's move on. Also in the news, this was also very popular news, and I know why it was popular news. Sure, why not? Global cryptocurrency trading exchange Bitmex is expanding its platform beyond crypto derivative trading by announcing the launch of a spot trading platform. The Bitmex spot trading platform was made live on the 17th of May for retail and institutional traders, which will also allow users to grow in sophistication. Okay. When trading with assets, the launch of the Bitmex spot trading platform represents a major part of Bitmex's efforts to expand its products offering to cryptocurrency traders in Europa. As of now, the platform supports 7 different cryptocurrencies. It's Bitcoin, Polygon, Chainlink, Apecoin, Ethereum, Axie Infinity, and Uniswap, and all can be traded against Tether. So for those of you who were not here for the legacy saga of Bitmex, a couple of years ago, let's throw us into the 2018-2019 timeframe. There was a really weird thing happening where regulators were pouncing on anything that they could and trying to make example of anyone and anything within the cryptocurrency space. This is also after BitConnect, which was also like the fiasco of our time back then. And Bitmex was, I believe, the 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th. I don't know. They were up there, largest crypto exchange on the planet. But they were targeted quite heavily by the US and the US SEC for something about the Bank Secrecy Act and how they didn't keep it and how they were going to be fined and penalized, and people were fired and money was thrown away and people thought they were kind of gone forever. So the news is that they actually have, they've had to before as well, but they have a $30 million fine or penalty that they have to pay. And people are kind of shocked that they would be thinking of launching a spot trading platform when they have money to pay to a regulator or a judge or whatever money goes to. But like I told you before, when it comes to Ripple and their lawsuit, people still want to expand. Like the people from Ripple just aren't sitting in a room twiddling their thumbs going, we gotta wait for the lawsuit to be over. We gotta wait. No, you try and expand in other ways. This is why we kept on getting news that Ripple has like basically moved to the Middle East and they're working with like all these major governments to like launch new products there. So Bitmex survived, but they kind of slid over into Europe because, Europe tends to give regulations quite quickly and they're not insane. So, yeah, this was also quite popular news. I think it was popular because people were looking at the negative side of it. As far as, well, this clearly won't work out because they have a $30 million penalty to pay. And it's like, you must not really know about how banks work. Banks have to pay penalties all the time. Banks launder money like openly, and then they get fined like $120 million and they pay it. Like, it makes the news and no one really bats an eye at it. So, yeah. I still personally don't, my opinion, I personally don't think that Bitmex or many other crypto exchanges did anything wrong. This was kind of the gigantic reckoning that happened in the past, in the long, long ago, when what's that other exchange? Kick, the texting app, and the other one, other platform where people are typing, Telegram coin. All these things were trying to come out. And Bitmex just got swept up in it as far as regulators looking to clamp down on the space. But that just kind of is what it is. So cool. Good luck to them. I hope it works out. I'm sure they know. I'm sure they are lawyered up at this point to never have that happen again. So good. Nice to see something from the past being revived, if you will, esque. Yeah. Let's moving on. Also in the news, despite being publicly endorsed by their respective mayors, Miami Coin and New York City Coin have plunged by 90 and 80% respectively since their all-time highs. According to data from CoinGecko, the price of Miami Coin dropped by 92% since its all-time high on the 20th of September and is sitting at less than half of 1 cent, while New York City's value coin, is it just called NYC? Okay, gotcha. Has fallen between 80% since March 3rd high of less than 1 cent and is trading at a tenth of 1 cent. Sure. With investors getting burned across many other crypto assets as of late, it's every world asset. Demand for Miami and New York City coins have almost completely dried up. Trading volume for the duo over the past 24 hours. Ugh. I think I assume this is Miami Coin. Past 24 hours, the trading volume was $70,000 and $45,000 for New York Coin. In comparison, when Miami and New York were at their all-time highs, they generated that's still not a lot, $1.6 million and $260,000 worth of 24-hour volumes. So this is also like slightly popular news. I told you from the get-go this would go nowhere. I don't know if these were simply vanity projects for the mayors or if this was something simply that they were really trying to get going. You never know someone's actual motives when it comes to making their own currency or money or whatever the actual case might be. I believe from the get-go it should have simply been these mayors promoting decentralized currencies. Like, imagine if both of these mayors were like, hey, we are going to try and integrate Bitcoin, or we're going to try and integrate Ethereum or Cardano. Like, if they had 5 coins that they kind of stood behind, and I think these are both more so Bitcoin mayors, it would have made a little bit more sense. Hey, we're in New York, we're going to try and run a citywide mining corporation or field or building. We're going to find empty space and empty offices, I'm thinking off the top of my head, that aren't being used, and we're going to start mining in there. And if you are part of this and if you have contributed some money every month, you will get a portion of Bitcoin. You see what I'm like? Something else like that. It's kind of like, there was also supposed to be a Philadelphia coin. I'm sorry if you're in Philadelphia, but we both know no one's going to be using a Philadelphia coin. It's like years ago when JP Morgan, here we go, tried to make a JP Morgan coin, and Bank of America had rumors that there was going to be a BOA coin, and it's like, no one's going to be using this, especially not other banks. The point to be made is, these were never going to make it. I think they should have promoted decentralized currencies from the get-go. But once again, gray area. These are supposed to be not only politicians, but people who are supposed to be upholding the specialty of the US dollar-esque. And you can't really, I think, promote Bitcoin as a substitute to it. So they were like, hey, here's a new coin that no one's going to use and you should be buying some. So as always, if you see something like this and it sounds like garbage, just don't buy into it. Yeah, it says, will the failure of Miami Coin hurt most Bitcoin friendly mayor on the planet? No, people will forget about this in like 4.5 months. I assume they're working on some other type of gimmick or something like that behind the scenes. Just promote Bitcoin. If you're getting your paychecks in Bitcoin, just promote Bitcoin. First of all, New York State, as far as I know from the news, up north has that cold Canadian air. So why not have a whole bunch of mining farms up there that are like being paid for by the city? I'm sure it's possible. And as far as I know, Miami is supposed to be muy caliente. So why not just have like a solar-based Bitcoin mining farm in that state that then pays dividends or Bitcoinidends to the people who have also invested in that project? See how simple that was? Didn't even need to make a new coin. So yeah, that's the city coins. We're never going to make it news, but now they're definitely not making it news. Yeah, let's move on. As always, wow, what was that? A very special thank you to my Patreon supporters. GBU Wally, Bubble Mode, How's Life Austin, Auspicious Agile and Blockchain, Jamie Saad, Blockchain Simplified, and let's move on. Empire Queen, Roman Gaba, Bitcoin Ben, Arachno Dave, Tony Ambroski, The Dealer's Den, Captain Something and the Z-Way Lay, Mo Barazi, VB Nerd 21, Miguel Grolet, Lauren De Silva, Quoted Biddy, Troy Allgood, Space Case, Need a Miracle, Pat Ternoster, Navarro Williams, Utopia 569, Moonman High, XRP, Martin Steuer, Nostromo, John Sarson, The Animal Reader, A Bibliophobia, Todd Mullis, Adam Graysick, Wise Night Owl, 242 to the World, Bankroll Network, Crypto Artist, Cole D, 3D, Setsuna, Richie Rich III, Paxis, Nick Mangialavori, Jim Gardner, Jeremy Fox, Minting Coins, Yes to Crypto, Bodie McBoatface, Anytime Fitness, Monk's Corner Staff, Bake Me a Cake, Tigara Macho Nisa, On Crypto with Lionel, and Crayola and Michelle URL. Thank you all very, very much for your continued support. Thank you to everyone who is a member of the channel who clicked the little join button below. Thank you to everyone who is a clicker of affiliate links. I appreciate thee. And yeah, at the moment, Bitcoin is at 29,830 US dollars. It is down by 2% over the past 24 horas. Same relative thing with Ethereum, down by 2.3%. We are roughly still exactly where we were yesterday. No major dips, which is nice to see. Bitcoin's not down by 20%. It's only down by 2%. So thank your lucky digital stars. Everything is roughly in the red. I think there's some coins that have kind of bucked the trend. Tron is up by 1.4 percentile points. Litecoin is up by 2%. Unis said Leo. Unis Leo said Luno is up by 3%. Uniswap is up by 0.01%. All right. Monero is up by 1.9%. Oh, wow. It's actually up by 8% over the past 7 days. Wonder what's going on there. That's a little weird when the rest of the market is sliding down. Anything else crazy? Zcash is up by 4. Qcoin token is up by 4 as well. These are nice to see. Any type of green in the market is always welcomed. I don't have these coins, but green in this market is a lot better than red. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever the heck you might be on this planet. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, and or supporting, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.